Yo. Hold on, let me see. Cause I can't hear you. What the? Wait, hold on. I ain't connected. Excuse me. Gotta get out real quick. You need one, Wizzy? Need a piece of paper?
For what?
In case you want to write.
Okay.
This comfort. Yo.
Yo,
Okay, there we go.
you hear
So
me
with
now?
Mr. Smooth.
Man, I don't know, bro. Dude talks all that shit, but then when they say, "Hey, it's time to get on the stream," man's disappears. He always did that though.
Oh yeah. Hey, we got to take some shots at him on there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, whenever you're ready.
Hey, I'm ready now, dude.
All right, cool. Let's get going. Shit. Whenever we get done, we get done.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
That means there's ghosts in this room right now. They're probably staring at us with their possessed feet. But she's coming past me.
All right. Just gonna set up my mic and stuff, but it's all good. See if am I connected to the what's the name so it don't let me get that paper in front of me so I don't forget. Where did I just put that? Excuse me, y'all. Yes, baby. Okay, so well, I just had it in my hand. Kitty scratch you? You okay though? Ow. Okay, there we go. Who the hell just called me from this number? You worried about that?
It's probably smooth.
Huh? Oh. Move out the. All right. Well, let's go.
All right. Let me just like start off with that. Damn, I kind of wish Smooth Ruger would have hopped in. That way we
Wait,
could
hold on,
like
hold on.
kill.
Wait. Did you want to do this? You want to do that on the camera? Because I don't think. Oh, we are on there, are we?
Yeah, we are on.
Oh, we live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, like everyone kept saying that I was Smooth Ruger, and I'm not. Like, that's not me. I wanted me and Smooth to be in the same room at the same time. That way people be like, oh, he was his own person. But no, bro scared of me like he always is.
Yeah,
Like them damn ass Cardinals.
he was scared, man. He represent his team well. Scared of the smoke.
Damn. Well, I guess we can nix like whatever Cardinal subjects that we had, but hey, let's put it this way. Cardinals suck. They can't beat us. They're garbage. They're a whole garbage organization. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And they're probably gonna be bad for the next couple of years.
Well, that pretty much answered it to why y'all hate each other.
I mean, oh, wait, hold on. It's not rivals nowadays. Oh, I love the Cardinals. They're such good guys. They've got nice jerseys. I really hope someday they could win the Super Bowl.
You say since the other two doing it, you might as well, huh?
I know, right? I might as well hop on the trend. Yeah, let me root for my rivals.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we can actually start talking about more important things because we got contenders to talk about.
For sure, for sure. It's good to be a part of that conversation. Hopefully it's sustainable. Let's talk about the main one, the main splash, Max Crosby. Big talk with my boys get him. I kept saying, I mean, the reports kept going on. I was telling Lazar and them, I was like, I don't think we're gonna get Max Crosby. I felt like we weren't. Then I got to a point where I was like, wait a minute, I don't know, maybe we still might. But then of course I ended up being right. We didn't get him. The Ravens got him. So it's a lot of talk. They gave up 2 firsts. Did they give up 2 firsts or was it 1 first?
I don't know what the actual trade details were. I know they gave up a lot for him.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my take on this one. I know a lot of people got their opinions. I think it was a good trade for both teams. Yeah, they said the Ravens defense still needs some pieces. I mean, you still got free agency, still got the draft. They can still make other moves. And you got four stars right there: Lamar Jackson, uh, Max Crosby, Roquan Smith, and Derrick Henry. So you got two stars on each side of the football. Then you can just build alone. Are they wide receivers? That's always a question mark. We know, but they were still, even with everything going on, they were still a play away from winning that division. And if they get in the playoffs, who knows? Could have been the obvious Ravens thing, the annual what goes on with them, or could have been one of those where they got hot. So I mean, I think it was a good trade. I think the Ravens did right. You got this Gruntle star who clearly didn't want to be there, regardless of what he didn't want to be there. We can see that. Reports he wanted to go to us. He just wanted to get out of there. And Ravens, y'all starting fresh. Got a new coach, new quarterback. Got rid of Geno Smith. Geno seemed like he's happy. He put, I don't know if you've seen it, he put "Thank God, God is great" or something like that. But all in all, I think both teams made the right move for their direction.
I want this one.
Yeah, I mean, like you're practically cooked on that because, like, I think it was a win-win on both sides, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because the Raiders, they're a poorly ran organization. Everything they do is very archaic. It probably worked in the '70s when they were actually really good, but like nowadays modern football, like the Raiders got to start keeping up because they have some very passionate fans and they are drowning right now. They want to see good football. They want to see good football. A lot of Raiders fans are diehard Raiders fans. They want to see good football, and then every Sunday they tune in and watch that shit. Like I don't understand why Josh McDaniels is still getting jobs like he does. Like it's just ridiculous. He's only good as an offensive coordinator in New England. And I say in New England because we had him as an offensive coordinator, and we ended up with the 30th ranked offense when the year before we had the 25th ranked offense. So he's only good in New England. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but it's just like one of those. And then they be looking at guys like Geno Smith and be like, "That's the guy I need right there." Like, no, no. I think it's gonna be looking on the up though because they're gonna get their franchise quarterback. They're gonna get their head coach. Who's their head coach now?
For the Raiders,
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak. Yeah, that's actually a really good pickup.
I
So
like that for him. Yeah.
yeah, he's probably gonna run the Raiders offense like how Gary Kubiak used to run the Texans offense with Matt Schaub and them. You know what I mean? Play action, use that as your bread and butter, launch it out. Play good, decent football. So the Raiders set themselves up for like maybe like the next 3 years. They're probably still gonna be like bad for like the next two.
Yeah.
And then year three, they're gonna be okay. And then year four, they should be like a legit contender. If they don't hop on that bandwagon of, oh, either Mendoza's gonna be good now or he's not gonna be good ever. You
Yeah.
gotta give these people, time. You gotta give these people time. So I think it was a great move from the Raiders because Max Crosby was just gonna end up being one of those guys that just don't win shit because of loyalty or whatever. Because if the Raiders if the Raiders were winning or they were like, you know what I mean? He could have ended up like Larry Fitzgerald, and that's one thing I don't want to see, especially from a Max Crosby type player. Now, what's he gonna do with the Ravens? Probably make the playoffs at best. I don't think the Ravens are a Super Bowl team. I never really thought that they were. They're a good team. They're a very decent team, and then they're just like the Bills. They're frauds. They go to the playoffs every year. Everyone picks them to win the Super Bowl, or at least go to the Super Bowl, and they do everything but that. So, and then they come up with every excuse under the sun on why they can't win. Mind you, they're good excuses. However, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's an excuse. It's probably one of the many reasons why Aaron Rodgers only has one Super Bowl ring. Oh, it's the defense. Oh, it's his running back. Oh, it's his offensive line. Oh, it's his special teams. Oh, it's his coach. Well, now that Harbaugh's gone, I don't think the Ravens are gonna win now at this point in time. They might be good like the year after, maybe the year after that, but right now they just got to start gelling with whatever head coach comes through now and his coaching staff and whoever they bring in. But having Max Crosby is definitely going to fix their defense. Their pass rush was boo boo last year, and having the Ravens have like a really like mid to poor defense is kind of weird. It's one of the weirdest things that I've seen in a long time. Almost as weird as y'all having a better offense than your defense now. But I don't see it being a bad move on either side because the Ravens want to win. The Raiders want to become a football team again. I
Right.
think it's a win-win on both sides.
Yeah, I was gonna say a couple things. You better than me. I wouldn't even put them on the Bills level. I would put them on like a Houston Texans type level. At least the Bills at least be getting to the AFC Championship game. They just was losing to a lot of times they lost to, that man. So, but overall I get the point. Okay, now quick note before we wrap it up on the Ravens. So where would you rank them currently right now in the AFC?
And the Ravens in the AFC currently,
Yes. After that move. Like a top 3, top
I want
5,
to say four. I want to say four.
top 4.
I want to say four. So I think the number one team in the AFC is the Denver Broncos. It is them. They have a defense. They have the coaching. They got the offensive line. They got the receivers, and they got the quarterback that openly admits that he doesn't mind being carried, which he's talented too, by the way. Two, I'm gonna have the Patriots, even though I think that they were a product of their schedule and circumstances. They still went to the Super Bowl, so you can't really take
Yeah,
that away from them.
you got to get them credit. Although I
Yeah,
think we
you
I
got
think we both agree they probably gonna take a step back. Well, we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see how it
No,
goes.
they will. They will. They're not. The New England Patriots is not going to the playoffs next year. They are probably going to
Mm,
win about 5 games next year.
mm.
They are probably going to win 5 games next year. It's just how it is, man. Listen, Drake May is not Tom Brady. He's not going to lose the Super Bowl, then bounce back, then win the Super Bowl. That's not how that works. Like the Patriots, they're probably going to win like 5 games next year. Now the year after that, yeah, they're gonna get back to where they were or whatever. But as of right now, their schedule is going to be harder. It's going to be more difficult. People saw what the Seahawks did in that Super Bowl. People are going to start using that. Kind of like how 2018 when y'all invented that 5-1 triangle zone defense against us, and then everybody started running against us. And then they saw that Super Bowl, and then New England just ran that same defensive scheme the whole game, and we scored 3 points after leading the league in scoring.
Right.
And then every year, every game after that, all I saw was that same 5-1 triangle zone bullshit. And then, to be honest with you, for the longest time, I was blaming McVay for not learning how to bust that defense because McVay's supposed to be this offensive genius mastermind, right? There
Yeah.
shouldn't be no defense that you can scheme around him for too long. And then when the Stafford and Golf trade happened, y'all still try to run that same y'all try to run that same defense against us. Stafford's first game as a Ram, and he was torching y'all. So I was like, oh, it wasn't a McVay thing; it was a Jared Goff thing. So yeah, that makes sense. So I kind of like went off topic real quick, but yeah. So I'll have New England at number 2. You can't really take that away from them. Number 3, I'm probably going to have Buffalo there, only because no, fuck that. No, I take that back. Number 3 is gonna be Chiefs. The Chiefs are back.
Yeah. Woo,
They,
especially if
they
they
come,
get if they get my bad cutting you out, but especially if they get Jeremiah Love or here they looking at Kenneth Walker too.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to come back. The Chiefs are going to be back. They have the cap space. Mahomes already talk about restructuring his contract so he can get a uh, cap room, and then it's probably going to be the Ravens at 4, and then maybe the Bills above them. I'm not too sure, but I like it's hard for me to like argue with frauds every year. Every year it's either Bills are going away, Bills are going away. No, it's the Ravens. Ravens are going to go away. Ravens are going to go away, and then everybody but them goes. So.
Yeah, you kind of got a point. Can't lie on that one. Okay. Well, we can move on from that one. Okay, I think it's a topic you might like. The Rams. Y'all feel the need, a big need. Let's talk about that one. Let's talk about that trade for McDuffie. Let's talk about what y'all gave up. How you felt? Did you feel like it was a fair deal? How do you feel like this helped y'all defense? Let them know.
First off, Les Snead, thank you. Thank you for not caring about first round picks. Because here's the thing, like if we was in like a better shape long term right now,
Yeah.
that trade probably wouldn't have made any sense to me. But of course, you know, I always thought Trey McDuffie was like a top 7 cornerback in the league. I always thought that he was. But you know how it is. As soon as someone gets traded to the Rams, suddenly completion videos about how their ass comes out.
You know
You
how
know,
that.
kind of like when Von Miller got traded to us, kind of like when Odell got released by the Browns and then signed with us. You know, kind of like how Jalen Ramsey was the undisputed best corner in the league. Then suddenly the Rams trade for him. He was better than he was in Jacksonville, but then people kept saying he was ass. So you know how it is. As soon as someone gets traded to the Rams, suddenly everyone says they're ass. You know, Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the league until he signed with the Rams. You know how it is?
Hey, that's a good thing though, because then when you win with them, you can be like, "Oh, damn, we did all this with an
Hey,
ass
listen,
player."
I am a-okay with that because I like being the villain anyways. It just
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me. But do I like this trade? Yes, I love it. And of course, that dick writer Richard Sherman is coming out talking about, yeah, the Rams gave up too much. Oh, you're wearing your Seahawks hat now again. Now the Seahawks are better than the 49ers. Bro's the biggest dick writer I have ever seen when it comes down to a podcast. I
Yeah.
understand the Seahawks. I understand he played for the 49ers. But bro, pick a side. Because every time I see you, you're smothering over the 49ers, wearing a 49er hat. And as soon as the Seahawks are good, you want to start repping the Seahawks, dude. You're worse than both those fan bases. How much they love each other.
Yeah.
And dude, you even play for the Buccaneers. I never see you wear Buccaneers outfits. But I
Yeah.
digress. Anyways, I think it was a good trade. I think it was a masterful trade. Okay, we gave up a couple of early round picks. It was our first round pick this year. It was like a second and third and like a sixth, like a year from now or something like that, right? And the second and third, I don't even think that they're from this year. I think they're from next. They're for next year. And here's the thing: we still got the Falcons' first round pick. We got the 13th overall pick right now. So regardless, we probably would have sold our pick anyways because I don't see 2 first round draft choices that's going to fit well with the Rams right now. The draft last year was for depth. We didn't get any full-time starters last year in the draft. If you really look at what we did, we got a backup defensive tackle. We got another like a 4th string receiver. We got like a 3rd string running back. We got Terrence Ferguson, who's like our 3rd tight end. We didn't get any day 1 starters last year, which was good. Because we traded our first round pick and got the Falcons 13th overall pick or the 15th overall pick. Regardless, we got the Falcons first round pick. So we don't have like pick 23 or whatever it was. But here's the thing though. Right now, our MVP quarterback was contemplating retirement the past 2 years. We don't have time to draft a corner, which, by the way, what we need, because we have talented corners. Their awareness is god awful. That game against y'all, like if that tight end would have like mossed Durant and Durant, it was like contested and all that, I would have lived with it.
Yeah.
I would have lived with it. But the fact that dude stood there, looked at him, watched him catch it, then looked at the ref and be like, hey, he pushed me off, by the way. No. This is playoff football. You don't hope for calls like that.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the replay. Who called it? It was Komet, right?
Komet, yeah.
Yeah, Komet barely even touched Durant.
Yeah, because that was
even
huh? No, go ahead, bro.
even the shit talking videos I saw about McDuffie getting torched, getting burned, getting scored on. Guess what? He was contesting all those catches.
Right.
And then let's not talk about how he helped the Chiefs beat that stack ass 49er offense. They had Deebo Samuel, they had Jawan Jennings, they had Brandon Ayuk when everyone thought he was good. They had George Kittle. All of them got clamped up. And it was Snead and McDuffie doing the work. Their defensive line wasn't really hitting home because the 49ers had a good offensive line that year. Like, that's something that we need. And everyone's saying, oh, he's a slot merchant. What is wrong with that? That means that our opposing quarterbacks against us probably wouldn't have a chance to look into the inside. The dump down guy, the slant guy, the inside guy. Now they got to launch it deep with Byron Young, with Jared Verse, with Kobe Turner, with Brandon Fisk, with Puna Ford coming after him. I think it's a good move. Whether you can play the outside or the inside, that's okay. We need a number one corner. And I'm okay with everybody else. Emmanuel Forbes is a good number two guy. He's a good Robin. He's not a number one corner. We all know that. Darius Williams, thank God he retired. He's a flop merchant, dude. Kobe Durant, the one I just said, he is talented. His awareness is garbage. He doesn't know what he's doing half the time. We got Cam Curl back, by the way. We just signed another 3-year deal with us. So I'm saying it was a good trade. It was something that we need because we don't have time to draft a corner, develop him, and hopefully he'll be good within like the next 3 years while our quarterback is contemplating retirement. No.
Aggressive, bro. They trying to win another one in Stafford's last. I mean, we know they don't care and they're aggressive with those picks. I mean, hell, we seemed to get Stafford and it paid off. So, like draft picks can be overrated. It can be. Because you still
it can because look at all the players that are good. Nakua wasn't a first round pick.
Right.
Turner wasn't a first round pick. Fisk was not a first round pick. Byron Young was not a first round pick. Kyron Williams was not a first round pick. Tyler Higbee was not a first round pick. Yeah. Les Snead knows what he's doing. And then the fact that people are still arguing that the Lions won long term, I have yet to see the Lions do anything better than us. Because now this is 5 years later since that trade, and we are still going to championship games while they made the NFC Championship once, made the playoffs twice.
Rams make the playoffs every year. I don't see how they can say that.
We missed the playoffs once.
Oh, you missed it? Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because it was the year we were the worst defending champions of all time or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that, to be honest with you. It was a wash season. I was mad that we didn't repeat, but it wasn't to the point where I even cared because guess what? We won the Super Bowl. We did what we were supposed to do. Oh, and by the way, Buffalo Bills, fuck y'all too. Because I remember that fucking post I saw last year saying that they don't want to trade or sign people because they don't want an epic collapse like the Rams did. But check this out. Bills are paying more for less. Their wide receiver room is $59.4 million. Ours is $40.8 million. And we have way better receivers than they do.
Right.
So yeah, epic collapse. Y'all trying to win what? A playoff game? I mean, they changed the playoff rules 6 times for Josh Allen, and he still can't get over the hump. Patrick Mahomes was not in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson was not in the playoffs, and they still lost. And then they blamed everybody but Josh Allen. Bro, you had 5 turnovers. You're supposed to lose that game. Yeah. So I think the McDuffie trade was a good call. I think it was a good trade. And sucks to suck. If people don't like it, too fucking bad. Are we about to go to the free agency topic right now?
Nah, I think we got another one to address. We can get to it quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about that one. Another move that I think is gonna make some noise in the NFC that I like. I mean AFC. My fault. Is David Montgomery to the Houston Texans. So, what's your opinion on that, C.J. Stroud, and where do you think this puts the Texans? Me personally, I think they for sure a top 5 team in the AFC. Without looking, I might say a top 3. I would have to sit down and look at it though. But they might be a top 3. So I look at that defense. That defense is scary. I know a lot of people on C.J. Stroud. I know he had a year, but he's still a young quarterback. It's kind of hard when all your weapons is hurt. And that offensive line is not the greatest. Now, yeah, has he had a regression since his rookie year? Yes, he has. But in the playoffs, he's won a playoff game every year since he's been in the league. And, his play has gotten better in the playoffs. Now, the last game, I understand you can say this year, not so much, but the last 2 years, his first 2 years, yes. Now you got David Montgomery. He's going to take the best back on their roster. He's going to take a lot of pressure off of him. And, I think this move made the Texans better. Healthy Nico Collins. Who they got? Schultz at tight end. And they got them speedy wide receivers too, Higgins and them. So I think the Texans. Yeah, I don't think they're going away no time soon.
So here's the thing. I don't think CJ Stroud regressed at all
Okay.
since his rookie season. I think he just didn't get better from what we saw. Because if you really think about it, how do you sit here and look at me dead in my face and say, yeah, CJ Stroud sucks, he regressed or whatever, but he is going to the playoffs every year. He is winning a playoff game every year. Last year they had a really good chance, but here's the thing, they got cheaped. They got cheaped. Shit happens. Didn't they lose to the Chiefs his rookie year also?
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep, that was
Yeah.
got him.
So he just ran to the Chiefs. And then this past year they ran into the Patriots who was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like I don't know exactly what you guys expect from CJ Stroud. Like what more do you want from CJ Stroud? D'Amico Ryans doesn't know anything about offense. He's a first-time head coach. He's a good defensive coordinator. He's a first-time head coach. He doesn't know what he's doing with offense. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he didn't hire the right offensive coordinator or something. But here's the thing, though. They went to the playoffs every year. They won a playoff game every year. So you can't really say that he got a regression, he sucks, or anything like that because I'm seeing the same thing
Girl.
from CJ Stroud since his rookie year, where everyone thought he was a phenom. So I think the only thing is just like he just hasn't gotten better. He hasn't gotten to that superstar level anymore. That's the only reason why people are probably labeling him as a he regressed, he's bad, or whatever. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Sometimes I look at it and be like, damn, how do you get washed by the age of 24? But he's not worse than what he was. He's just not better than what he was. And the thing is about the NFL, you either get better or you get left.
that's the
So I
problem,
get
man.
I get
Yeah,
I get where the frustration factor is coming in, but this was a weird year to begin with anyways.
it was. But that's the problem when you
So
set the bar. You set the bar so high your rookie year, they're gonna look for those expectations or higher. Like, because the next one who we about to see going forward, Jaden Daniel. First off, but they got two different problems. First off, Jaden, you got to stay on the field. You know, CJ, we want to see what he can do that next step while you're on the field. Jaden, we just want to see you on the field. So they got two different problems. You know what I'm saying? But Houston, I think when it's time to pay him, they should give him that contract. I mean, because it's hard to come by franchise quarterbacks. So it's like who
problem is though, like these contracts are not who's good and who's not. It's like whose contract's expiring at this time. And that's where you make that one quarterback filthy rich when he's not even all that good. Like when we gave that Jared Goff that $130 million contract, I'm like,
yeah.
why?
Hold on,
Why?
hold on.
But going back to your original question though, the Montgomery trade with the Texans, I think it was a good trade. They needed a little bit more solid running back. So
You see the screen, bro? Look at it. We got
yeah, I
some
see it.
Ravens still going. I mean, they can. But I don't know. I mean, it's a long off season. They should. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I even want to say they should top their division. I think they should, but
They should top their division, bro. That division is god awful.
yeah, we got to see what the Bengals do defensively, especially if they lose like Trey Hendrickson.
Oh,
And
they're losing Trey Hendrickson, so
these teams needs to sign wide receivers available. The Ravens or yeah, but yeah, okay. So we pretty much treated about the Texans. Okay, Kyler Murray. What do you think is the best fit for him? I keep hearing Minnesota, which I got another topic on that one. But I keep hearing Minnesota. What other teams you got out there that need a quarterback?
I'm trying to think right now.
Yeah, I guess
But
you could
so
say the Raiders, but not really. I mean, like,
so are you saying like Kyler Murray as the undisputed starter, or he's gonna go over there to fix himself, or he's just gonna be a bridge quarterback? Like what's the question
I
you're really
mean, you
asking right now?
know what? We can go either or because I did hear reports saying, I don't know how much truth, but I did hear reports about the Packers should look at Kyler Murray, and there was another quarterback that used to be a starter that who else was it? Kyler Murray. Who else was a starter? but now he looking like a free agent wide receiver. Could be a backup going forward. Who was that? Murray to the Steelers. Let AR do whatever. I definitely agree with that. Murray or Malik Willis. I definitely, but look like
I
Malik
don't
Willis.
think I don't think he's gonna end up going to the Steelers. He doesn't. It doesn't look like Kyler Murray will fit the Steelers. To be honest with you.
Diggs or AJ. I don't know if AJ Brown to the Ravens though, bro, because they want that first round pick. Ravens just traded theirs. Uh, Now I could see what's the other Diggs. I could see Diggs.
I can
I could
see
see
Diggs going
Diggs.
to Baltimore.
Yeah, I could definitely see Diggs. But AJ, I don't think they'll pay that.
I mean,
That
honestly, depending on what the Dolphins do with Tua Tagovailoa,
he
I
just
think he might end up in Miami.
he just destroyed his name. Yeah, that's the other one. It was Tua. The other one they were saying it was a Packers page though. So I mean, take that with a grain of salt. It's probably just speculation of what they.
Nah, bro, these people live in Madden world, dude. They think that
Yeah,
like they'll have four good receivers going in, and those are like legit number one receivers.
yeah. Because
So
I'm like,
people live in Madden world in those fucking groups. That's why I'm never in a Rams group no more. Because as soon as you disagree with someone, they're gonna say you're not a true Rams fan.
yeah,
Nah, I'm just here in a Rams group with
it's
Rams gear, Rams tattoos, talking about the Rams for my fucking health. No, I'm a fucking realist.
yeah, bro. It's either one or two things in these fan page groups. You're either gonna get somebody that's just overly biased or overly stupid. It's hardly ever in between.
Yeah, but now, like, I think he could end up on the. He could probably end up on the Dolphins. He could probably stay there for like a good bit. I don't see them winning shit with him, but and like maybe Oakland Raiders could sign Kyler Murray, and him and Mendoza could just sit back and wait.
Can we go over to the iPad? iPad charge now.
Have Kyler Murray look like ass the first 3 weeks, and then start Mendoza just like every other fucking franchise does.
Yeah.
But thinking like I'm thinking like divisions right now. AFC West, he's not going to go on anyone in AFC West. AFC North, AFC South, South. Maybe Indianapolis until Daniel Jones gets better.
Yeah. Ooh. Damn, that's an
I want
interesting.
to touch up. I kind of want to touch up on that though, because like, what the fuck was the Colts thinking when they hired Phillip Rivers, bro? You're telling me Cam Newton wasn't in better shape?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. He had familiarity with the organization, but come on. Nah,
I
come
thought
on.
their season was cooked regardless, but come on, man, you're not gonna call an offensive lineman to play quarterback that can't throw the ball past 3 yards.
Yeah, that was crazy to me.
That dude came in, and I'm like, why is Phillip Rivers so fat? I was shocked when I saw that. So I'm like, no, there's no way. I'm not gonna even touch up on that, bro. But yeah, maybe Indy, maybe the Dolphins. I don't see him staying in the NFC at all because the NFC, I think everybody has like a starting quarterback. I mean, you were talking about Minnesota too, but we'll talk about McCarthy in a little bit. But yeah, those are my two destinations. Now, maybe a Brits quarterback, possibly the Raiders, but I don't see him going anywhere. New Orleans, but but Tyler Shit's not that bad. You with me?
Yeah. I'm here. Somebody had messaged me. I really do like Show. I said it from the get go. I was like, bro, this dude gonna be good.
He
And
is
all
going to be good. He is going to be good, and he's already better than Shadeur Sanders.
right, and all these people was, and that's funny because Saints fans is crying, "Oh, we want Sanders." I'm like, well, watch he end up being better. Now it's only year one, so we can only go by, but we can only go by what we know because I mean, you seen first year all these people, oh, the Bears messed up that they get the wrong guy, and now we see, but that's a different story. We can go on and on about years we seen that, but you know, um. Yeah, but I really do agree with bro Murray to the Steelers. I thought that would be it. They brought Aaron Rodgers back though, but okay, we can move on.
Are they bringing Rodgers back?
I think he is back, isn't he? Didn't they resign him or something?
I don't remember seeing anything about that, but go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, it's probably just speculation because they got McCarthy. You might be right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I thought he hated McCarthy, so
Okay. Now the current state for both our teams, Bears and Rams. Okay, I'll start off. I know we traded DJ Moore. Sky's falling. We see this all the time, bro. We end up getting a second round pick. DJ is not washed at all. We see he made the game winning catches. Yeah, his numbers dipped down. Caleb likes to spread the ball. Now he go to Baltimore. He don't. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a 12, 1,300 yard receiver with that offense. And this is the thing about DJ. He's versatile too. He's been lately. He's been playing. They've been using him more like a Debo Samuel. He's been getting a lot of snaps out the backfield. So that'll be a weapon. Like that's a weapon for Baltimore. But I really like what we did getting that second round pick. So we could flip that, get somebody else. We already flipped the fifth for Garrett Bradbury. So we got us another center. Is he better than Drew Dalman? No, he's not an upgrade over Drew Dalman, but
I
he's
traded
solid.
to the Bills though.
DJ Moore, yeah, more with the Bills.
Okay.
So,
I thought you said he got traded to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm like, what?
wait, did I? If I
I
did, I
think you
meant
said
Bills.
Baltimore.
If I did, I meant Bills.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think that's a good trade for both teams. But we'll see how it play out. People say I keep hearing the Bears fleeced them. I don't know if I'm ready to say that. I mean, I can get the logic because people saying that's not what they needed. They need a receiver like AJ Brown. They saying DJ Moore don't do it for them. Yet to be seen. I know Ocho Cinco said he's gonna work with Keon Coleman because he got a lot of potential. We seen that when he was at FSU. So we're gonna see how that turned out. But I don't know. What's your thoughts on oh, so but yeah, we just need to address our pass rush. Get some pieces on. Obviously, we need another middle linebacker with Tremont out. Well, Tremont getting cut, and yeah, those are our main and left tackle. Those are our main needs. But I don't know what you think. I mean, we could draft a wide receiver, but how you feeling about the too many R teams, Rams right now?
So I'm thinking I'm feeling that we're pretty good. Like one of our offensive linemen, Havenstein, retired. Higbee's back on a hometown discount. We just resigned Cam Curl. Everyone's back. Everyone's back. The only people that are not back is people from our secondary. Even Xavier Smith, as much as I hate him for what happened in the playoffs, he's back. Everyone's back. All right. Hopefully we get Keller Witherspoon back, have him as a rotational corner, have Emmanuel Forbes as a rotational corner. I want to resign Durant, but have Durant have like a minimal role. Quinn Lake should be healthy by the time, the season starts and all that. We need to address our linebackers. I like Spakes, I like Landman, but we need more. We need more because sometimes I'm looking at him like Spakes, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, come on. I get he was good for an undrafted free agent, but he was an undrafted free agent for a reason. Nate Landman, he's good. Everyone loved him like the first like 5 weeks of the season because he kept punching the ball out. I mean, he does that. He still does that. But the thing is that teams see that. Now they're covering the ball more. When they see Landman, they're like, oh shit, let me cover the ball real quick. Because all he does is just punch the ball out, which is good. That's a good thing. Because you want that peanut punch, you know what I mean? But the McDuffie trade, solid. Honestly, I think Snead might choose violence and get Mekhi Lemon in the first round. So have our quarterback who just had MVP season, Lemon, Nakua, and the best tight end group in the league. I say group. Solid running backs. Ronnie Rivers, Kyron Williams, good running backs. Ferguson, Parkinson, and Higbee as tight end. We have a top three offensive line in the league, MVP quarterback. Our defensive line is straight. Our linebackers need to get upgraded. Our safeties are fine, and then we just need to address the corners, which we did. So I think we're doing pretty solid. But if we could get an inside threat at receiver because we don't have Cooper Kupp no more, that would be gold for me. That would be gold. And you know what? To be honest with you, like I said, like I'm happy that Cooper Kupp got another championship, but fuck the fact that it's a Seahawks ring. But it would be cool if we could win a ring after he leaves, and then he won a ring after he left us. You know what I mean? Like fair is fair. That's how I see it. But yeah, it's do or die this season, and we really need. And then Leslie even said he's not in a hurry to draft Stafford's successor, which is good because if we have the 13th overall
Yeah,
pick and we were like a dumbass fucking muff punt away from going to the Super Bowl, why would we draft a quarterback that's not going to play when we have our MVP quarterback?
that's good news too. That tell you that shit. He planned to play a little bit longer. So
I mean, as long as we keep winning, he's gonna want to keep staying because after all those years
yeah,
in Detroit of him losing, I'm pretty sure all this winning feels good for him. So I'm pretty sure as soon as he keeps tasting that championship, he's gonna want to keep coming back.
that and you California living too. So it's a win-win. Okay. Since we've been talking about them a lot, now I gotta ask opinion on JJ McCarthy. You see all these rumors keep coming up about him, Vikings getting this quarterback. So what's your take on JJ McCarthy? How do you feel? Do you feel like he's the answer or
It's too early.
I agree, 1,000%.
It's too early. You like look how bad Sam Darnold was. Look how bad Geno Smith is. But he had a couple of decent seasons in Seattle. Like who's to say Zach Wilson's not next? Not everyone's gonna come out the gate like Joe Burrow.
Right.
Joe Burrow's a superstar for a reason. like there was like this one group chat I'm in. Um, they say they say they hate my trolling, but yet all they try to do is troll me. And they keep putting kickers and punters in the fucking Hall of Fame. So whenever I mention anything, they just bring up special teams, and they just be like, "Yeah, you should draft a corner that's good at punt returning." I'm like, "Have a corner that just punt returns all the time? That's fucking craziness. I wouldn't want that." They're like, "Well, Deion Sanders did it." So you're telling me that there's a fucking Deion Sanders in the draft?
Oh, you gotta love that type of logic.
Bro, I really hate their fucking logics, dude. It's so fucking annoying. And then they want to tell me that special teams is the most important part of the football. No, it is not. It is probably the least most important part. Yeah, like you could set up a game-winning field goal kick, but how do you get there to begin with? You need your offense to drive down. You need your defense to make a stop. And then is when special teams comes in.
Yeah,
But putting kickers and punters in the fucking Hall of Fame is madness to me. They said Stephen Gostkowski is going to be a Hall of Famer. I'm like, the kicker?
you know, I,
I get Adam Vinatieri in the Hall of Fame, but he made 2 game-winning kicks in the Super Bowl.
yeah,
And then another Super Bowl that he won was by 3, and then he goes to the Colts, and then he wins another Super Bowl. Yes, that's a Hall of Famer. That's okay.
yeah,
But Stephen Gostkowski, get the fuck out of my face.
yeah. His name gonna go on forever. But yeah, I agree with you on JJ McCarthy. He's too young. Got to give him time to develop. I mean, I understand bringing somebody in to kind of give him some competition. Then you do need some because he has had some injuries, so you do gotta need some insurance. But as far as like
Hold on. I think they were injuries.
you know what, that one game he was on the sideline, geared up. Yeah, we caught him.
I think they were injuries. I think they benched him without saying that they benched him. You know, kind of like how Mike Tomlin got fired, but they said he stepped down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe he stepped down for a second. They brought him to the office and said, "Bro, you're fired." We're
Yeah,
gonna tell everyone that you stepped down though, because that's just Steelers only had like 4 coaches in their entire history. McCarthy being number 4.
bro, I just seen it at daily jobs where they'll tell somebody, "Oh, we're just gonna say he's suspended," but really he's fired. Or they'll say, "You know what, we're gonna say you're on leave of absence," but really,
Bro, nothing was really wrong with JJ McCarthy, and then suddenly like they started Carson Wentz the whole time, and then Carson Wentz fragile ass got hurt like he always does.
yeah, they be trying to prove some points on the low. But
The thing
okay,
is, the thing is about Carson Wentz is that like he's probably like the 45th best quarterback in the world right now, but there's only 32 teams.
that's some crazy odds. Okay, we got One last topic to discuss. Uh, and Donna Suh, do you think he should be a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm
All
saying
right.
I'm saying yes because here's the thing. 5-time Pro Bowler,
Mm-hmm.
two-time first team All Pro, two-time second team All Pro. No, three-time first team All Pro, two-time second team All Pro. He has 3 defensive touchdowns. He has like 70 sacks as an interior defensive lineman. He has a Super Bowl. He's been to the Super Bowl 3 times. That what exactly he was a first round pick, so he lived up to his reputation. He was like the number 2 overall pick. I think he had a very, very solid career and he should be in the Hall of Fame. But nobody ever really talks about that. I feel like Ndamukong Suh was the most properly rated, underrated superstar of our generation, and nobody ever really talked about that.
Yeah, as a Bears fan, I couldn't stand him. He was always getting to my quarterback and body slamming. But boy, did I look back like, God damn, this dude was a baller. Yeah, he had his ways, had some dirty plays, but would have loved to have him on his team, but I hate to go against him. I was so happy when that dude got out the North.
Ended
I
up going to the Dolphins where everyone gets paid but not winning anything.
yeah. Luckily, he topped it off in 10 because he won with that Tampa Bay team, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that was a great way to top off his career. Now he's
He
real
was also
good.
on, he was also on that Eagles team that they lost to Kansas City.
Oh, okay, so yeah, he topped it off even worse. He had a good. I know him and Caleb is good friends. He was trolling him saying he wish he could still be in the league to sack him, and he had his sons with Caleb jerseys on, so they was going back and forth. And Caleb's like he glad he's not in the league, so they got a pretty good relationship. But yeah, I agree. I think he should be a Hall of Famer too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's all these non-Hall of Fame worthy people going into the Hall of Fame, and we already touched up on that topic like a long time ago. But I think Ndamukong Suh should be a Hall of Famer. Yes,
Yeah,
like
Hall.
his resume speaks for itself. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing, though: great players now are missing their opportunities, and then by the time the opportunity comes, a better player that came in later on is already on the Hall of Fame ballot. Like again, I'm gonna keep talking about, I'm gonna keep bitching about it until the day that he goes in. But Torrey Holt not being in the Hall of Fame is a travesty. It is the biggest crime of all time. And then you put Sterling Sharp in there, and guess what? Steve Smith is now eligible for the Hall of Fame. Anquan Bolden's eligible for the Hall of Fame, and these are Hall of Fame players. These are these are Hall of Fame players. And now you're too busy putting 28-year-old Luke Kuechly in the damn Hall of Fame. Well, he retired at 28.
Hey, they be seeing your takes. They be like, "What is this guy talking about?"
It's right there. What do you mean? What am I talking about? Here's the problem though, and it's the same shit that I told you about that group that talks about punting all the fucking time.
Yeah,
It's just they like my takes, they like my knowledge, they just don't like my delivery. How I'm not gonna sit here and play peekaboo with a grown man's fucking feelings. If you don't like the way I said something, too fucking bad.
facts, real talk.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I don't think a player is good, I don't think that player is good. I don't give a fuck if he could ball on you and me in backyard football. Compared to other NFL players, he sucks. Simple as that.
She in the
Simple as
background.
that. And
Don't
if
mind me.
anyone has any problems about what I'm saying, hop on the show. I
Hop
know
on the
you're okay
show.
with it. You're
Hop
okay with
on the
it.
show.
Hop on the show. Debate me. Have a good time.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
that's real. We
Just
definitely.
know, just know one thing. My goal is not to win the conversation. My goal is to get you as mad as possible.
Yeah, but that's what and that's why I should. That's why you my bro for real because I'm like his takes. He's going to stand on it no matter what. He's not looking to fit in or say what's the popular narrative. He's going to say how I feel. Either you can agree with it or not. And like you said, debate it. Debate it. Bring your points. I bring my points. You bring your points, and we debate. Now, likely we're not going to change each other's mind, but at least we can at least respectfully see, how the other person feel.
I mean, that's also not true too, because there's a lot of players that I thought was ass and people convinced me is good. Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
You told me from the rip Sam Darnold was good. I said this motherfucker is ass. He
I
went
used,
on the Vikings. I'm like, nah, it's more like a 1 year wonder thing. He goes on the Seahawks. He's still doing the same thing he did with Minnesota. I'm like, yeah, if I'm looking back at it, yeah, he's actually pretty good.
I used to get heat
You
for them
know?
Darnold takes.
But the thing is that it's called debates because we have different opinions or we disagree on something. Because if everyone agrees on the same thing, what's the point of even having these? It'll just be a circle jerk.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, this player's good. Yeah, this player's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then y'all just peeing on each other's kneecaps and shit. Like, no.
it'll be very boring, bro. I agree with you on that one. It's always good. Yeah, once again,
That's
bro. Thanks a lot for the show. I gotta head over to this other app.
no, that's fine, man. Dead by Daylight is calling my name anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on tonight though when I get done. So I sent you that invite. I don't know if you've seen it yet
For
on the box. Yeah, I got like
no
a whole new account. Yeah,
whole new account. Damn. I thought you just kept appearing offline because you were like because like a good 2 years you were appearing offline. So I was just like,
yeah, I was. No, I got a whole new account because that's something we'll talk about another day. But
I got you.
all right, bro. Yeah, just let me know when you
You're
get.
not you're not you're not Slide Data, are you?
Nah, you will know it's me. It's pretty much like the same.
Yeah, I got it. I
Oh,
got
you
it.
see, for sure. Yeah, that's how you know it's a new account. You my only friend on there. But,
Well, I'm
appreciate
glad
it,
I could be your
bro.
only.
Move Ruga. Stop being scared and get on here, bro.
Come on, Smooth, bring it.
Yeah, we gonna get the guys though. Don't trip. But yeah, that about does it. Another great show. We will be back. More news come. We will be right back here. Hopefully, guys go through with it again next time. But
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I graduate this week, so I could be online and shit more. So,
in advance, congrats in advance.
but appreciate it. But by the way, there's another school I got coming up, but I'll talk to you offline about that. I don't need people here knowing what I'm doing with my personal business.
Yeah. We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Ciao.